Okay, so I have a couple more things to show you with this redirection. So number one, normally redirection overwrites a previous file, but if you don't want to overwrite the previous file, you can actually use a double greater than file to append to the file. So let's say if I do ls greater than out, okay, and now cat out, you can see it has the old things that were already in there, but then it now appended the result from the ls. And so that's one way. If you don't want to get rid of the file, that's what you can do. You can redirect using the append by double greater than. The last thing you might see in redirection of output streams is the redirection of output streams to nowhere. Sometimes, especially if you're running scripts in some sort of automatic mode, you don't want to see any output whatsoever. So you can redirect to dev null. And so the way to do that, like if we're just going to redirect the output of the ls command, we do ls into this null device, and then we also want to send the standard error to the same place. We don't want to see any errors, we don't want to see any output. Okay, and you're thinking that's pretty useless. But the reason you might do this is, as if I said you're doing an automatic script, like it's running every 5 minutes, and you just don't want to see any output, you don't want to save any output, you just want to direct it to nowhere. Maybe you just don't want to see the errors. So if we go back to our command where we say lsprimes.py and zzz, okay, but we want to see the standard output, but we just don't want to see any errors, so we're just going to send our errors to dev null. Okay, so we get the output, we don't get that error that it can't find zzz. I know this may be strange while we're talking about a lot of this stuff, but I have a couple of goals in mind. Number one, I want to continue to build your Unix OS skills. I mean, the better you get at this stuff, the better you'll be as an engineer. And a second, in the next video, I'm going to show you how we can use these two output streams in Python to kind of customize our programs or scripts a little better.